What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another gaming channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Hard West: Scars of Freedom. This is this should be the final part of the series. Finishing up this last scenario. This is the DLC scenario, Scars of Freedom. Really don't have much else. Let's just keep going. Phineas led me to a fine-looking but neglected ranch. I told him I didn't like the look of the place, but he assured me it would be okay. I had no idea who you were, and I certainly didn't realize it was your family home. Despite his confidence, I decided to sneak up on the house from the hunting grounds. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak up just in case. Oh, great. Phineas is now injured. It turns out we made a smart choice from between the trees. We spied a bunch of white folk in gray garb, like uniforms. It was the home guard. In a panic, we turned around and tried to get out as quickly as possible. That's when Phineas stepped into a snare. It snapped onto his thigh with a squishy sound. We managed to limp away before the Confederates could check out the commotion. That's when it finally dawned on me we had to steer clear of not just the law, but people in general. We weren't just runaways. We'd killed some white folk, plus we looked like a couple of goddamn revenants. Phineas looked like a beaten dog, but I knew what to do.
I was furious. I swore I killed a sumbitch that did this to me.
Didn't Phineas tell you about me? About my intentions?
Oh, he wrote out a whole pretty story. Too bad I can't read.
Alright, well, we're I guess supposed to check out these couple areas. We could duck back to the morgue real quick, probably fix things up. I thought it was risky to go here with all the white folk around, but Phineas seemed confident. He wrote some stuff down and showed it to me. The old man in charge. Then the man whispered in his ear, and they shook hands. Venison told me I was free to trade with him. Something about the rotting flesh. There we go. Fix both of that. I don't want to leave the morgue. I also want to fix up Phineas's. Yep. Trading the Marshall stomach, Tracker's ear, tattooed skin, Bounty Hunter's kidney, and the chain kill improves offensive stats, tattooed skin, and shadow cloak, courage. Beast hearing, Anything else going on here that we need? Nothing I can see. Check out the inventory real quick. Make sure we're loaded up the way I'd like. Pepper box. Not entirely sure what that is. Give her the Mandrake root. Give him the Vitality Elixir. And that should be good. Alright, let's check these places around the whatever. After we spied another home guard patrol, we decided to take the longer way around through a mountain pass. It was slowly getting dark. I decided to set up camp in the forest, start again in the morning. Yeah, I say it's probably safer. I woke up suddenly. It was pitch black. I could hear the faint noise of someone walking in the snow. The footsteps were making their way around camp. I jumped to my feet, kicked Phineas to wake him up, then headed in the direction of the noises. Whoever it was started running. Naturally, we gave chase. We finally caught up to our stalker deep in the forest. At first, we thought we were in the middle of what looked like a giant bear den, except there weren't no bear, no Siri. Or Siri? No Siri. God damn it. Sorry, I don't know my southern idioms. Or I guess not an idiom, colloquialism, I guess the proper term. Instead, there was a giant ape pounding around, looking like to kill us. I put a bullet between its eyes. What? We just killed the Bigfoot, didn't we? Among the human remains scattered in the den, I found pieces of another mask, like one the attackers had. I also found a letter. According to Phineas, it said somebody was following them, some mean-ass gunslingers holding a grudge. I took a shine to these desperados right away. Return to the road. Seriously, though, we killed a Bigfoot. I don't feel good about that. We came across a swath of ground covered with buffalo tracks. I couldn't believe it. Folks said the buffalo had been wiped out round here. So we followed them. The tracks led to a large cave in the side of a mountain. Buffalo tracks going into a cave was strange enough, but that many? We headed in. Inside the cave, we found a great statue made of green stone that glowed in the dark. It had 2 gems for eyes, and you could hear a whistle, or maybe that was the bats. I touched the statue. Images flashed before my eyes and didn't know where I was. I saw a giant herd of buffalo being hunted by a gaggle of white folk, but they didn't kill the animals. They captured them and took them to the masked fellas who collected their blood, just like Phineas did with the goo tool of his. Then I saw the 2 men gunning down the hunters and doctors, and a poster that read, Luke and John, Evangelists, reward $5,000 each. Oh, wait, we saw the thing about the evangelists in one of the previous scenarios. They were like a group of like desperados. And there we were standing in front of the strange glowing figure. Said to leave. Let's... yeah. $100. Voodoo curse. Wonderful. But while the stones were valuable, I swear they were cursed. I still get nightmares from those feelings. Let's... oops, wrong button. There we go. Creeping decay. Wonderful. -5 max luck. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that. We were trudging through a rocky valley, trying to avoid a slaver posse on the road when we came to a small hut, behind a large boulder. We approached it slowly, guns ready. Suddenly, the doors flew open, and a man jumped out and tackled me. I landed a fist in his face and pushed him off. When I got up, I saw he was dressed like a cowboy, but was wearing Confederate boots with gleaming silver spurs. We understood that he was a deserter. He looked at us a minute while he caught his breath. Then he laughed grimly and said he figured we was all running for the same reason. Said we looked like we'd been cut on by those masked madmen. Told us he was done working for them. I told him we were on our way to pay them back for what they'd done. He said if we could spare a gun or some liquor, he'd be happy to tell us what he knew. I don't want to give him... yeah, we'll be back later with that merchandise, because I do not want to give him either my Navy gun or my triple shotty. Small rated tents, blah blah blah. Man said if I took part in a little test of his, he'd give me 20%. Let's... yeah. Without a word, he held a single jelly bean in each hand. He said one was orange flavored and the other was blueberry. He said I should pick one. Let's pick the blue one. I don't know what he put in them jelly beans, but next thing I knew, I woke up and it was a quarter hour later. As you can imagine, I was a tad miffed, but the man kept his promise. A discount of 20% was mine for the taking. He said he would also sell me a powerful amulet. Okay, let's start to trade. I don't need the quarter pounder. I don't need the shotgun or this pepper box. You know, I guess I probably could have just given him, equipped one of the shotguns and given him those shotguns. Now that I look at it, oh man, all this stuff sucks. You know what? That's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this shotgun. I'm gonna equip it and give him that shotgun, because he really doesn't have anything that I'm interested in. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, that's +4 health, but yeah, I'll just trade what I got. Oh wow, that's perfect for all of his cash. Trade. Inventory. Trade the triple shotgun for the double barrel. Head to the morgue. Just fix the creeping decay while we're here. There we go. That's fixed up. Head back to the guy. Gave him the 10 gauge double shotgun. He took it and, in exchange, handed me a piece of paper. Said it was some mass doctor's documents that might come in handy. Let's see here. He told us about a train that did regular deliveries for the mass doctors. He pointed to a train yard and said we could get the jump on them there. Our business concluded, we were on our way. All right, why not? It's an optional, but let's go. Let's go do some combat. Made it to the train yard. The engine was there, but hardly anyone was around. I don't know if that was good or suspicious. Let's attack anyways. And make sure we equip the triple shotgun. Okay, so these recipes, I'm gonna guess, are like advice on how to combine certain different cards. So that's what I assume they are. There we go. We'll equip the triple shotgun. While I have a moment here, I believe this game that I'm playing next week is from the same developers as this game. Has a lot of similar systems. It's kind of set in a Cold War era, kind of like spies. Kind of an interesting game. It's called oh, what was it?
Set up all right. As soon as we arrived, them slavers started popping out from under every damn rock.
The game's called Phantom Doctrine. I'll be playing it next. Oh, why can't I think? I'll be playing it next. I don't know why I can't think here. I'll be playing it next. Next Tuesday. There we go. Like I said, I believe it's from the same developer as Hard West. At least I was talking to somebody in the comments of somebody who was doing like a preview video for the game. I was talking to somebody in their comments, and they said it was, because I made a mention. I'm just like, man, this kind of reminds me of something from the game, from this certain system this game has. Reminds me of Luck from Hard West. And they said, well, because it is Luck from Hard West, it's the game's made by the same developer. So a really interesting kind of game. It would be too way overly complex if I sat here and rattled off everything for the game at this moment. But like I said, I'll be playing that next Tuesday, along with I'll be playing that next Tuesday, along with the first part for the last season of The Walking Dead. Because that's also starting next week, so plenty of stuff. God damn it. Ricochet. Hit the lady. Oh, kick ass. Start moving him up. Grab a reload. Jeez, these guys have so much health. Wait, so can I not use this stuff as cover? Oh, it's gotta be cover. Well, if that's not cover, that makes absolutely no freaking sense. Oh, great. I don't have anywhere near enough luck to use that. Might as well just grab a reload and start trying to hit. I'm probably gonna take this next shot. Yep. Oh, I didn't reload. Not a great plan from me. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, we're in cover. Let's grab a... Let's use that vitality elixir. Just get our health back up. I'm gonna run back here, so I'm not in. So I'm not gonna get shot by that guy over there. I'll just grab a reload. Let's make sure we're all reloaded, ready to keep fighting. Hustle in here. Alright, you guys suck. Oh, I don't have this reloaded, like I probably should have. Oh, come on. I should probably got a Derringer. Of course, I don't have the right amount of luck to use that. There we go. Cause some damage at least. Oh, again. I just don't have any luck. Down she goes. Words. Probably gonna now turn and shoot. Next guy, yeah, reload, turn, shoot. 1 damage, not bad. Oh, cool, he's taking like bleed damage. Only 5 luck. You're flipping kidding me, right? Die. There we go. 2 more. Grab a reload. Yeah, same with Phineas. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Yeah, we did 1 damage at least. He's in sunlight? Oh, that kind of sucks. God, I can't use my ricochet to... I mean, I'd use my ricochet to kill him, but I can't. Now the shotgun's got the better chance to hit. There we go. Cover, reload. I don't know what the hell that is, but Phineas reload. I don't know where these guys are coming at us from. I guess all I can do is just make sure I'm loaded up. There we go. Not happy about that damage, but right, Liberty, she has 5 health. I can ricochet off the bucket. Come on. Start moving out to get into range. Interesting decision. Because now I kill you with that, and all I have to do is get into a position to shoot you with my 64, that's a 74, we'll take that. Bam! Oh, you're freaking kidding me. I hate it when crap like that happens in this game, and you miss those, which should just be, those shots that should just be an absolute lock. And I get it, it's all with the luck and all that, I get it, but...
Later we found out the train had almost nothing of value, but that pile of corpses would certainly get us lots of ether.
Alright, Slaver's Ribcage, Mesmerizing Eye, 65 ether from enemies, and we also got a musket and a volcano pistol. Okay. We were hiking up a hill when we heard a shrill scream from a nearby valley. Phineas pulled my shirt and forearm and formed, an asking expression. I agreed we need to see what it was. It took us a longer while, but we finally came down to a large homestead with its windows blown out. Home guard bodies were scattered all over the place. We went inside very carefully. A woman was lying on the bed, and there was a body of a masked doctor lying on the floor next to her. We could see what she'd been screaming about. The woman's chest had been cut open. There was blood everywhere, and she looked close to death. But what had killed these men? Could it have been that unholy scream? I examined her wound while Phineas collected the blood she'd spilled. She grabbed my arm and examined my scars. I could tell she knew just what my unholy hands and Phineas's ruined face meant. We had a run with a masked doctor. She begged me to end her life now, but asked me to promise we'd leave her body intact, then burn it. I kept my word, put my Derringer against her temple, pulled the trigger, but I didn't promise nothing. I made sure not to mess up her lungs. That shout of hers was too good to pass up. Yeah, I really don't use the shriek. Let's do what she asked. I'm not that heartless. But yeah, mix of that. Like I said, I don't really use the shriek ability, anyways. We came upon a group of white folks washing their linens in a stream. When they spotted us, they looked like they was gonna run, but the woman in charge calmed them down and told us to come closer. We did, cautiously. She told us there was a home guard patrol roaming the nearby roads. When we made it clear we were no friends of theirs, they invited us to join their congregation. We accepted. We arrived at the congregation homestead, a church, and a bunch of houses. It wasn't much to look at. They said it was because the government didn't like them, and neither did the home guard. They made their living farming and selling healing items made from local herbs, but it barely covered their expenses. Let's see what they have to offer. Snuff, healing herbs. I'll take those. And trade. That's not bad. I'll take those vitality elixirs. Must because Phineas, I know, used up his... where is it? There it is. Used up his in that last fight. Do we have any... Nope. Outlaw Den. We arrived at the small inn on a plateau away from the main roads. Phineas claimed we'd find shelter there. We went inside, watched each other's backs. When we entered the inn, everybody went real quiet and started staring at us like we was a couple of sideshow freaks. The innkeeper offered us a glass of whiskey and said that if we was looking, he had stuff for sale so long as we didn't ask too many questions. Showed the innkeeper the mask we picked up from one of those freaky loons at the cemetery, asked him if he knew what it was. His eyes opened wide with fear. I told him I already knew the Evangelists gang was looking for them. He told me the Evangelists were last seen in Creeve's cabin. I should wait for them there. Let's see if we can barter.
You vigilantes try to do the same as me. I thought maybe we could make a deal.
I'll buy piercing ammo. Nah, I like what I have, but yeah, I'll buy that piercing ammo and trade a volcano pistol and a musket, and I'll take the rest in cash. The cabin was located on a foreboding peak flanked by a gentler mountain. There were two ways to get to it: climb the brutal peak directly or follow a narrow path up the easier mountain, then cross a rope bridge over a crevasse at the top. The former was more dangerous but shorter. The latter was easier but would take more time to complete. Let's take the easier route to not hurt ourselves. Yeah, we have encroaching decay. We should probably go fix that. The march up that narrow path took us the better part of the day. Along the way, we found some rare berries I knew could come in handy in a fight. Finally, we arrived at the bridge. From there, we had a clear view of the cabin a little ways up the hill. As I told Phineas, the bridge made a great shooting gallery for anyone in the cabin. A bullet hit the rock next to his foot. It was the Evangelists. They shouted down for us to state our names and our business. We told them who we were and who we were looking for. They told us we could approach, but that we should leave our guns on the rocks below. I told them there was no way I'm putting down my gun while facing two goddamn white vigilantes. They allowed, as that was fair enough. So we talked while aiming for each other's heads. After a while, they understood that our intentions were legitimate. When we swapped information, they told us they knew of a mental institution run by one of the masked demons. They said we would find information and an opportunity for revenge there. That sounded mighty fine
Them
playing
brothers
to
was
me.
carrying a heavy grudge against those doctors. And I figured them doctors for the ones that's done this to me. If only I'd known it was you all along.
I am innocent. Well, mostly, but do go on.
Oh, cool. So these guys are also having the problem with the decay. So they're also, like us, they're golems or whatever. Weird looking faces. Freaking me out. With Liberty, we'll give her the piercing ammo. I'm gonna do a few things. Head to the morgue. Then we'll head back to that tavern just to pick up some bullets or some new guns. Yeah, fix up our decay. Also, I should probably pick up some Sasquatch teeth. It's terror, beast hearing, disguise, shadow cloak. I'll take that. I'll take Slaver's ribcage for unholy power. Sasquatch teeth and we'll take Bounty Hunter's kidney. And it's almost all of our ether though. Sucks that it's almost all of our ether, but need stuff. Gain demonic strength. Let's see here. Trying to think who I want to give to what. Give him unholy power along with chain kill. And this guy will give Sasquatch teeth and human blood. Alright, well that's good. Oh god. No! There we go. I'm like, please don't break. Give him that for healing over time. And John, we will give the medical bag. Other than that, we'll head back out to that outlaw den just because I want to make sure I have plenty of firearms for what we're about to do. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. But I'm sitting here just like going, don't break, don't break, don't break. Buy a volcano pistol. Do I want to buy that musket? Yeah, I'll buy another musket, why not? That's 85. Or 145, excuse me. Trade that. And I'll wait for this to load. There we go. Head over to the Evangelists. Give him the volcano pistol. Give him the musket. And now Mass Doctors in the Greener Pasture Asylum. Large building made from red brick sat in the middle of the wetlands. It looked fairly normal until we found bones sticking out of the ground. When we got close, it was clear they were human bones. Whatever was happening inside that building wasn't good, and we intended to make sure it stopped once and for all. Played it sneakily and got across and without starting the fight. Combat.
The plan was to get inside, pretending Phineas and I were captives. Once we got past them guards, we'd get the answers we were after, one way or another.
Alright. Collect ether for later use. Find information about the Mass Doctors. Collect ether for later. Subdue the Mass Doctor to learn about... Wait, isn't this the map that was used... This is a similar map to what was used for, the end of... Was her name Cassandra? The the clairvoyant lady. Yeah, this is at least the building that was used. It's a reused asset. All right, yeah, we'll go. We'll start off going this way. Trying to think what to how do I want to play this. Like I said, I'm trying to think how to play this one. Probably go through here. You know, I'll subdue this guy. Well, actually, no, we don't even have to subdue him. I mean, we'll just sneak around this way and go through the building. You know, sneak around, go through the building, and then... Is there a ladder? It should be a ladder. Yeah, we'll take the ladders on this side, go up to the second floor, and yeah, that's how we'll do it. Sorry, I had to think through my approach. Oh, F. I don't think we can... Yeah, I don't see a way that we can stop him, so it looks like we're going to get into a fight. Oh, no. Okay. Swap over the Navy gun. So Phineas is going to hold this guy up. While the rest of them go around out back. Okay, so if they discover us, we still have a little bit of time before we can, or before we have to. I didn't really know that. I mean, I've never really gotten caught during the setup phase. Oh, F. And again, we'll just go deal with that guy with one of these dudes. Okay, it's a guy up there in that next room. I'm seeing this I'm seeing like the little sound thing, because I'm thinking he's like right here, but now he's a floor up. All right. I'll subdue this guy. keep your hands up. And we'll keep moving. Kind of grab some cover. Just in case things start going south. Alright, well, so far things are actually going fairly well. Move Liberty across the roof. We'll come down with our other dude and subdue. Yeah, stick them up. Oh, I can't get down here from the roof. Oh, that sucks. Great. I have misunderstood. Well, I've misread things. Okay, so there's not a ladder there, so I can't use the roof to start looking around. All right. Well, then screw it. We'll just go hold up the doctor. And keep telling him to stick them up. Keep your hands up. Keep coming down the ladder. Yeah, I know this is kind of tedious, but I personally I like these little stealth segments. That other game by these developers I was talking about has some similar stuff. Of about like the hour of that game that I've seen, I'm really excited to show that game to you guys. It's really cool. It's called Phantom Doctrine. If anybody was interested.
I pulled my gun on that fancy pants doctor. He told me everything. Damn near messed his shorts, too. He told me your name. Told me about your ideas, too. Superior humans. I had what I came for, so I called the retreat. But the brothers wanted the doctors dead. They said they didn't mind if we skipped, but they needed to avenge their brothers.
Well, let's start killing then. I got a problem with it. Missed. Let's grab a quick reload. Son of a bitch. And might as well grab this ether while we're out here. If I can't get that kill, might as well just grab a reload. And he moves and reloads. Awesome. Still can't believe I couldn't get that. I couldn't get the kill on that guy. Alright, well, move Phineas here. Swap guns and turn shoot. And hit. Take a cone shot. Somehow I missed both of them. Dead. %. Down he goes. Of course I missed that shot. Come over here, see if I can do it with my pistol. There we go. Come this way and grab that ether. Start coming this way. Just kind of hunting. Oh, F. I'm taking that shot, yep. Oh, crap. Run around here. Grab the cover. Ah! Three hospitals left. Or three, hostiles left. Words are hard. Of course that missed. Start working my way outside because I want to grab that last piece of ether before we leave. Grab a reload. Somehow that missed. Let's grab the reload. Get into the flank. Yep, that one should have been the kill. Grab the cover. Turn and shoot. Bam. 1 health. Luke the Evangelist. Can we get over there and grab that ether yet? Yes, we can. Liberty will just hop out here. 100%. Bam! Down he goes.
Damn if that river didn't run red till we left it.
I finally had my answer, Dr. Gorman. I knew who the monster was, who turned me into a monster. It was you. I swore you'd pay for either one of these scars, or for every one of these scars, excuse me. Your masked friend told me you were working over in Stringfellow Quarry, said you were buying off slaves too sick or injured to work to use as raw materials for your experiments. I decided to wait for you there.
The doctors, they lied to you. They just wanted to turn you against me.
You lie. You were one of them.
There was a time when I counted myself among their number, but no more.
Alright, let's see what we picked up. As we now wait for this thing to load. Oh god, every time I do that and that wheel pops up, I start freaking out that there's gonna be a crash. Ocular to get plus 10 aim. I'll actually give that to Phineas. Angelic Sphere. Give 1 to each of the brothers. I didn't know what to expect in the quarry, but I knew it was going to be the battle of my life, and I knew that once I went down there, I wouldn't be able to change any of my weapons, nor Phineas for that matter. This was a point of no return. Before I entered, I had to be sure I was completely ready for this. Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's do it. I think we're good. I've worked that quarry ever since I could heft a pickaxe, and I never saw a dime from it. But now I was free, and I could walk in there and put a bullet in the head of every son of a bitch who treated me rough, called me foul names, and worse. But slavers is cowards at heart. As soon as they saw me, realized who I was and what I could do. Them soft boys ran like a pack of scared piglets. It felt good, just not as good as plugging them full of lead. And to be fair, now that I'm remembering all this, I guess I might owe some of that to what I could do now with this superior body you made me. But back then, I was angry and I wanted answers. Why do you choose me? Why do you leave me to die there? What kind of man would do something like this? So I waited. I knew you'd show up eventually.
I implore you. Let us go back to the surgery and I will show you. Circumstances forced me to abandon you.
Oh, okay. We keep jumping around in time. This is weird. Healing elixir, and might as well just give him this one.
The surgery was a triumph, and a resounding validation of my theories. Unless I stabilized your graphs, though, it would all be for naught. I prepared to redirect the flow of ether to you. Phineas was to open the valve on my signal. It was done. I sighed
like his hat
and smiled with barely contained satisfaction.
When you start smiling, I start worrying.
That's when I heard the commotion outside. A bunch of scoundrels held their guns with what I interpreted as a hostile intention. Initially, I mistook them for morphine addicts looking to ease their pain. Then I realized they were led by a masked doctor. That preposterous plague mask was unmistakable.
Alright, everyone, let's do battle. Oh, right. Took out the strongest one right off the bat. Awesome. And that's right, you guys can try and whatever you want, but I got Phineas over here flanking you guys.
For every rascal we eliminated, 2 more appeared. Fighting them individually was futile. Quickly, I came up with a plan. If I overloaded the pump in the chapel, it would distract them.
Yeah, either way, I don't really have a good shot. So yeah, I'll start just moving to grab that stuff with Phineas. And with the doctor, we'll pull him back inside the house. Yeah, at worst I'm going to take 1 point of damage. Alright. Okay, I can dash around here. Yep, I should have that open shot. This would be a kill if it hit. Open that valve. And while I can, grab cover. I'm gonna start running outside. Just 'cause I want to keep this guy off my back. Of course that misses. That's not good. Haha! Gotcha, bitch. Boom! said, gonna start working my way over to that one. I gotta get a reload. Got it. Two valves down, one to go. Three valves down, none to go.
The trap was set. The pump explosion would knock everyone there unconscious. Meantime, I needed to get help and try to find some answers.
To a position where I can grab a flank. Of course I have no ammo. Oh well, it'll at least probably get him to stop focusing on Gorman. Oh, please miss, please miss, please miss, please miss, please miss, please miss, please miss. Shit! Okay. Okay. This has been kicking my ass. Like, I keep getting right here to the end and then getting just absolutely just shredded. So I'm gonna try and get the hell out of here. And get into this church and hide. It's basically my plan. Although I'm so low on luck, I can't. I need to get through this enemy turn without taking a shot. Because if I can do that, I can use Mandrake Root and get my luck back up. I can move up. Oh, F. Of course he misses. Okay, so I can use Mandrake Root now. Give me a luck boost so I can at least survive for a little bit. On dodges. Basically, while in all that time that I cut out, which I mean, I probably cut out a good like 40-30 minutes. I'm just sitting in here singing "How's My Driving" by Less Than Jake. A great song. It's just absolutely infectious when it gets in your head. Absolutely love that band too. You know, if anybody out there is a fan, or if anybody out there hasn't listened to them, kind of a more of a pop punk, kind of a punk rock group with a horn section. Yet I'd argue they're pretty ska. I mean, they're a ska. I think, as I once read it described, they're a ska inspired punk rock group. Heavily suggest them. Really good music. If you're into that kind of stuff. There we go. Oh, that's disturbing. We did it!
The blast resulting from the overloading ether pump was a sight to behold. Heavy though it weighed on my heart, I knew I could not solve that conundrum on the cemetery. I had to find the other masked doctors and tell them of this treason.
And I'm supposed to believe that's why you left me to die?
I had no choice. But I instructed Phineas to protect you, and you survived.
Alright, well, I was anticipating this to be the end, but apparently not. I'm going to actually call this one here, because I've been going for about 2 hours now, and I'm getting hungry. So thanks for watching, everybody. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff can be found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time, but until then, my name's AJ Gills. This is the On Fire Gaming Channel. I'm out.